So, I guess what I want to talk about, and something kind of came up to me, and when I kind of told people, they were like kind of shocked. But then at the same time, it was kind of actually funny. I guess the whole topic is dreams. Okay. Actually, my dreams are very weird. I mean, sometimes I'll go on this crazy epic adventure, and sometimes I'll just kind of have these evil, kind of semi-aggressive dreams. Um, I guess one dream that's kind of evil, scary, and kind of in the past would be about I would say about freshman sophomore year of college, kind of just barely starting. I had this dream where I was kind of walking down the street, and then this lady pulls up with her baby, and like no, she was actually pushing this kind of carriage. Is that what it's called, carriage? Well, she was just pushing the baby, okay, and she was pushing it past me, and I kind of stopped. I looked down and I picked the baby's head off by just picked up the baby by its head, and I just kind of just yeah, yeah, it's pretty evil, but that was a crazy dream that I had. I don't know what it means. Maybe I was aggressive. Maybe I didn't like babies. Maybe I wasn't meant to have babies. I don't know. Actually, I had another pretty crazy one. It would be that, and the time where I guess I was walking into a room, and like there was this guy, kind of with his stomach kind of gashed open, and he was like, "Eat my beans." What is "eat my beans"? I don't know. Okay, so anyways, I guess a recent dream that I had was kind of me adventurous dreams. Okay, let's go back on topic. Adventurous dreams. I have a lot of these adventurous dreams. Okay, and so the dream started with me and my brother Jim. And let me give you an insight. If you saw my 1 minute video, you kind of seen what he's like. He's sort of like a stubborn, hard-headed, semi-hardcore wannabe, and like pretty much a meathead. All right, we're gonna declare him a meathead. A meathead is pretty much a guy that's like fully protein mixed, testosterone driven, crazy maniac. That's semi what he is when he's drinking. But anyways, so me and Jim, we run through this cave. I don't know why we run through the cave. Maybe we're running from something, or maybe we're you know well, I remember we were running through the cave because we were trying to get out of the cave, or we were trying to pass through the cave for some reason, but I don't know why. Okay, so we're running through this cave, and Jim, he's like killing monsters with his bare hands, foot, squeezing them, full power, smashing them. But just, he's a normal hulkish guy, and me, I actually was running through the whole cave with like exacto knife. I mean, I don't have an exacto knife here, but yeah. And so as we were running, he was smashing things, kicking things, crushing things with his hands, and I was like just kind of stabbing and gashing and all that stuff. And then we run across this sort of lake with a little bridge. Um, I, the bridge barely kind of stuck out of the water, so like if anything sort of grabbed us, it would like just kind of be instantly. And so that's what kind of happened. So monster, this monster's arm kind of just like flung over the little thing and tried to grab my leg, and I kind of just stepped on his wing. It was like pretty much it was like sort of an arm or a wing like thing, and so I stepped on it and I started just kind of gashing at it. And what happened was this monster just came up, and the thing about this monster, it was like human-like, but the wing was kind of connected like a web to a sort of rib, so it was like all flesh-like. So this monster was like a weird monster. And then, those movies where they kind of something comes at you and you sort of dive and it kind of directly, kind of barely hits you, but kind of goes over you. So it's kind of like me, and then the monster just kind of. That's what happened. So this monster sort of just kind of flew over me, and then I guess. And then my brother, he comes up to me. He goes, hey, I have a good idea. I know what we can do to defeat this monster. And so, if you kind of got what I kind of told you about my brother, he's kind of meathead like, protein out and all that stuff. So he was like, okay, so next time he flies low at you, I'm gonna jump and try to smash his head. Okay, so I think that's pretty stupid. I mean, if it's a monster flying low, you're gonna try to smash his head. I mean, I think monsters are smarter than that. I mean, okay, if you're thinking about this monster, he can fly over me. Okay, he's not a little monster; he's a big monster. So I don't know what he was thinking. All right, you try to smash a monster's head, he'll mess you up. So I don't remember how I ended, but I kind of ended it with his stupidity, and that kind of pretty much tells me a lot. Well, that kind of tells you guys about how my brother is like. He's just stupid, right? Um, about other dreams. Actually, I had this dream this morning. I mean, this morning. I don't remember it, kind of too fuzzy, but I was like running across sort of like it was like a school ground, but the buildings other than sort of like the gymnasium was like regular buildings, so they were like huts or something. And then I was running through this field, and then oh yeah, no, it was being taken over. It was being taken over, but everything was around it was kind of what I just explained. It was like this sort of like a cafeteria, gym, school building, one big school building. Everything around was sort of like huts, and then it was being taken over by just random people, and I just sort of ran and I hid under this. Supposedly, these little houses were like on hills, and supposedly I ran under a deck of one of the houses, and then they were calling me, and then I think I triggered a bomb or something, because I remember it just kind of exploding, and I kind of just woke up and went to go brush my teeth. Yeah, that's it. If I have any more crazy dreams, I'll tell you guys. Later, guys.